Hello and welcome to day 2 of the 50th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here at York High School. It's a day 2 matchup between the Bolingbrook Raiders and the Glenbrook South Titans. I'm Choi. Alongside me is Luca DeSanto. And Luca, these are Bolingbrook, one of the most exciting teams in the tournament. Glenbrook South has been one of the better teams for multiple years on end. Bolingbrook with a championship appearance last year, trying to get back there and over the hump. And Glenbrook South looking to pull off what would be yet another big upset in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, Bolingbrook, the favored team in this matchup, Connor, but also the favored team in the tournament for winning the championship. I mean, this team is so well-rounded. I said this on the preview show. We see a lot of really great starting lineups in the state of Illinois, but, you know, they need to complement each other well. You may have good pieces, but they may not complement each other well. You have the Pettigrew brothers and JT and Brady. Brady only a freshman, JT a senior, and Davion Thompson, your team's leader, who's an absolute prolific scorer and only a sophomore. Meanwhile, for Glenbrook South, they're really going to have to rely on Odessa Sajistamalou to do their best for their team, as he is their #1 option. And, you know, we saw a lot of him last year in that #1 option slot, too.
Going to be an exciting matchup indeed. We'll see how this game starts. Tip-off just about to start. For those of you joining us from the last game, absolute thriller between the Metamora Redbirds and the Palatine Pirates. Palatine would have been probably the biggest upset of the tournament by far. Fell late, aided by a Matthew Zober's fourth quarter takeover of Metamora.
And Metamora just keeps clawing their ways back in these games where it looks like, yesterday it looked like they were going to go down to Wheaton North and they just barely got out of double overtime. And today, I mean, 5 straight threes led to their win.
Tip-off just about to start here. Pettigrew wins the tip, and it's Trey Bros to bring it up. Immediately goes down low to Pettigrew. Kicks it back out. Bros top of the key, swings to the right wing. They hand it off. Back up, Bros up top. They're resetting the offense. Bros goes, hands it off. Brady Pettigrew with it now. Driving left side, kicks it. Corner 3 for the Raiders, and they connect to start it off. Kendall Cutler knocks it down.
Yeah, you're going to get punished there if you leave Cutler in the corner wide open. That's his specialty.
Hajistamalou bringing it up for the Titans. Gets it over to Habibovic. Now to Hudson Fuller, over to Jacob Fuller. Habibovic in some trouble, hands it off. Nottage loses it, loose ball. Thompson fighting to pick it up, and they're going to say Nottage rolled out when he picked it up. Raiders have it under the basket. Thompson on the baseline, gets it in quickly to JT Pettigrew. Now to Brady, who pulls up from the free throw line, and he connects. Brady Pettigrew starting this game off 1 for 1.
And it is exciting to watch this kid, not just a prolific scorer overall, like we said, but I mean, he could really get going from inside, and that time firing from mid-range.
Hajistamalou up top. They're resetting the offense. Now they swing it over. Left wing, Fuller with it. Habibovic drives left side. Hajistamalou going in the corner off the hands of Fuller. No, they're saying last touch by Brady Pettigrew, so it'll stay with the Titans. Fuller gets it in. Hajistamalou with it. At the York sign. Driving. Hajistamalou spinning, gets it knocked out, and it's going the other way. Great defense there from Trey Brost.
Bolingbrook's really been able to control the tempo of this Titans offense. And that could be lethal. It could end the Titans' whole run here.
Brost with it, over to Thompson. Thompson working on Hajistamalou, kicks it back over to Brost. Now in the corner for Brady Pettigrew. Pettigrew drives over to JT Pettigrew in the other corner. Can't connect. Hajistamalou loses the rebound. Pettigrew, ooh, look out. Takes a hard fall. It'll be a foul on Hajistamalou.
If I was a Glenbrook South defender, I would be scared seeing JT Pettigrew, the Valpo commit, coming down the lane anytime.
Pettigrew standing at 6'7", and the 6-foot Anestis Hajistamalou was tasked with guarding him down low. Not surprising there was a foul. Brady Pettigrew over to Thompson. Thompson steps into a deep three. He connects, nothing but net. Davion Thompson from downtown. 8-0 lead for the Raiders.
You can't leave him open anywhere.
Hudson Fuller driving, gets it over the timeline, in some trouble. Over to Nottage. Now to Jacob Fuller. This one gets knocked down by Pettigrew. Pettigrew still fighting for it. Kicks it, Thompson. Pump fakes, now steps into a three-pointer. And another one for Davion Thompson, raining him down. Timeout called by Phil Ralston as Rob Brost and his Bolingbrook Raiders team explode to an 11-0 lead.
Connor, it's really hard to stop this Bolingbrook offense no matter what you do. But so you have to answer on your own offensive side. But they are not able to break this man-to-man defense that Bolingbrook is bringing right now.
Glenbrook South needs an answer offensively and defensively. They've got 30 seconds to talk it over. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network, brought to you by Mike Callahan of State Farm and 3-Level Basketball. We welcome you back from the timeout. Glenbrook South with the ball. Subs for them, Jack Guerin bringing it up. Now over to Hajista Malou. Top of the key for Fuller. Now Hudson Fuller with it. Working on Thompson. Over to Thiel. Hajista Malou working. Nowhere to go. Shot clock at 6. Pull up, mid-ranger won't go. Offensive board. Guerin gets it stripped away by JT Pettigrew. Now Brost picking up the tempo. Trey Brost over to Thompson. Extra pass. Brady Pettigrew for 3. Can't connect. Loose ball. Last touched by the Titans. It'll stay with Bolingbrook. Brady Pettigrew inbounds it to JT Pettigrew, who's working. Loose ball, falls on it quickly. Thompson picks it up. 4 minutes, 38 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 11-0 lead for Bolingbrook. Thompson hands it off. Pettigrew with it now. Thompson in the corner. Driving, getting double teamed, and they're saying he bounced it out on the line, so it's a turnover for the Raiders.
Glenbrook South maybe coming up with an answer out of the huddle there on how to slow him down on offense.
Phil Ralston in the Hall of Fame for Illinois high school basketball coaches, known for his relentless defense, and you see it coming into play there. Offense gonna have to pick it up here. Guerin losing it, it's an over and back.
It's definitely been a huge boost here, Connor, for Bolingbrook to have Brost back in the starting 5. You know, he missed the beginning of the season with an injury, and he's awesome to have back for the Tosh.
Commands the offense, knows it extremely well. The son of head coach Robert Brost. Brost has it, right wing. Uses the screen from Pettigrew to escape, now gives it to JT Pettigrew. Over to Brady, now to Thompson. 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Lob pass to Pettigrew, who's going, spinning, spins around, fires. This one just off, missed it left. 3:40 on the clock. Hudson Fuller drives, goes up with the left, can't lay it in, and Pettigrew there boxing him out. Bolingbrook doesn't have numbers. Thompson trying to shot create, goes down, and oh, nice move with the left hand. 13-0 Bolingbrook.
Thompson may not be the biggest player on the court, but the power he's able to use with his impressive dribble moves to get downhill suffices for that.
Guerin now to Fuller. Fuller going down low. Now top of the key, Jacob Fuller can't connect with the triple. And Guerin flying in, but he stepped out when he grabbed it. Brost bringing it up. Gets it over, Pettigrew. Back to Brost. Getting triple team, needs some help. Swings at Thompson, fancy pass. His three-pointer off the mark. Hajista Malou on the rebound. Glenbrook South still looking for that first basket of the game. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Hajista Malou driving, gets it stolen. Thompson on the fast break, lays it in with the left.
I think we all know he can slam that home, Connor.
You and I were thinking of the same thing, Luca.
Whole gym held its breath there for a second, seeing him on that break.
2:20 in the first quarter, 15-0 lead. Glenbrook South, they swing it over to Hajista Malou as they search for their first basket. Nearly 6 minutes, no points for them. Fuller driving, and they're going to get Cutler for the foul. Kendall Cutler came off the bench last year, kind of flying under the radar with this star power, Luca. I think he's someone that we forget to mention. The under-the-radar guy we pay the most attention to is Trey Brost, but I think Cutler also an integral part of this team as he'll check out, and Jaden Madden will check in, a 6'9" junior forward. So Bolingbrook just adding even more size.
You're talking about Cutler. I mean, I feel like the biggest part about his game is how he's able to get those stops on defense.
Hajista Malou going up to the bucket. He's rejected by Pettigrew, who picks it up quickly, gets it to Brost. Long pass, Thompson with it, stops. Thompson, hesitation. Oh, extra pass, and he gets it down low to Madden, who can't finish at the rim. Fuller pushing the pace, has an opening, goes up, can't lay it in too hard. Good defense by Madden there. Pettigrew goes up, two-handed slam! The exclamation mark on what has been a dominant first half for Bolingbrook. 17-0 now.
Maybe the most athletic duo in the entire Tosh. And did I mention that they're brothers? I mean, that is incredible to see.
It's what makes them from a contending team to basically a favorite to win it all. Fuller from the corner, can't connect. A minute and change left to go, 17-0. Brost thought about stepping into a three-pointer. He calls a play. Brost driving, extra pass, Madden now with it. Now Thompson. Over to Brady Pettigrew, Madden in the corner, working. Less than a minute to go here. Pettigrew in the corner, Brost wide open for three, and Trey Brost connects.
And they are about to complete a shutout here in the first quarter.
20-0. Brost not a prolific scorer, but definitely can't leave him wide open like they just did. Hajista Malou trying to make something happen with less than 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Fuller from way downtown. This one's short. Offensive rebound by Guerin. Fuller will pull up, and he connects, breaks the scoring drought. You spoke that three into existence, Luca. Hudson Fuller with the first bucket for GBS. Pettigrew going up, extra pass down low. Madden fights at the rim, gets it to fall. 22-3, 2 seconds left. Last second heave, not even close. And a 19-point lead for Bolingbrook.
Yeah, I mean, this is not entirely how we expected it. I feel like if I'm Glenbrook South, I'm looking to tap in more to Hajista Malou here. I mean, he's your number one option, absolutely. And he's had one shot attempt thus far.
Bolingbrook cruising as they seek yet another quarterfinals appearance. Phil Ralston trying to come up with an answer to this Bolingbrook star power. Second quarter coming up here on York Sports Network. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic.
Oh.
We welcome you back. Start of the second quarter here. GBS starts with the ball. Fuller sends it into Hajista Malou, someone you said that needs to get more involved with this offense. We'll see what changes they made coming into the second quarter. 22-3 your score. Handoff, Hajistamalu pulls up from downtown. This one won't go. Hajistamalu, second try. With the right hand, he finishes.
Yeah, he was just able to get that shot off before Pettigrew came and swatted it away. And could get a finger on it.
Almost looked like he went with a little bit higher arc, knowing that the size of Bolingbrook will play into how he's going to score. Hajistamalu trying to work around the screen from Pettigrew. Thompson trying to lob it to JT Pettigrew, but just a little bit off.
That's one of the biggest things you need to be aware of here if you're Glenbrook South is that lob threat that Bolingbrook possesses.
That's why Jacob Fuller on defense will be absolutely crucial. Same height as JT Pettigrew. They both stand at 6'7". 22-5 ball game. GBS trying to respond, and
the power just went out for a sec.
Just a split second. That's why the shot clock went off. Not going to stop these Red Raiders. They're rolling along. Brady Pettigrew with it. Sends it to Bros from downtown. Can't let it fly, but Pettigrew on the putback, and he slams it home. They left him unchecked, and he made him pay. 24-5.
Got a box out there.
Hajistamalu over to Habibovic, now in the corner. Fuller driving, working. Oh, nice move, but he can't get it to go. Too hard off the glass. Gets his own rebound. It's to the other Fuller. This one's coming. Thompson, hello. Almost came crashing into the tables. GBS gets it back after the pass went right to him all the way on the other side, and there's a foul called. Kendall Cutler ready to check back into this game. Brady Pettigrew gets his first breather. They've got it under the basket. Fuller gets it into Hudson Fuller. Nottage with it. Habibovic to Hajistamalu, who swings it over to Jacob Fuller. Now back to Nottage. Nottage thought about pulling it. He's got Pettigrew on him. No chance there. Hajistamalu driving to the basket. Oh, nice pass. Fuller for three. Can't connect. Rebounded by Cutler. Bros to Pettigrew to Thompson, who steps into a right wing three-pointer, and he drains it again. Davion Thompson up to 13.
The pace that Bros plays, both Bros Sr. and Bros on the court, they play with this offense is absolutely elite.
Three-pointer from Hudson Fuller, 27-8 your score. Brost over to Cutler, joining in on the party. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Thompson from way downtown. Yes, sir. 16 points for Davion Thompson.
Got to find an answer to him right now. You cannot allow him to have more than double his team, or half his team's points, excuse me.
He's got double GBS's points with 16. GBS with 8 compared to Bolingbrook's 30. They need an answer. Hajistamalu swings it over. Nottage driving, in some trouble. Now resetting. Back over to Hajistamalu. Slowing things down. Driving, going, kicks it. Habibovic with it. Back up to Nottage. Shot clock at 5. They might not even get a shot off here. Last second prayer from Fuller. Can't connect, and Cutler comes down with the rebound. Brost with it. Slowing things down. Over to Thompson. Goes down low. Pettigrew working off the glass. Perfect touch. The big man showing a little grace there.
Just walked himself into the lane right there. Looked easy.
Game has been nonstop action. 4 minutes and counting. Seems like we've been playing for about 5 minutes in total. 4:13 left in the first half. Fuller with it. Over to Jacob Fuller from way downtown. Can't connect. Cutler and Pettigrew fighting for the rebound, and Pettigrew wins the battle with his own teammate. Brost gets it to JT Pettigrew. Down low, Cutler works on Nottage. Step back, mid-ranger, too long. Jacob Fuller grabbing the rebound. Hajistamalu to Hudson Fuller, who drives to the basket. Extra pass, Habibovic, extra pass again. Wide open three-pointer, and he connects Hudson Fuller with a triple. He's up to 9 points, all off of three-pointers. Hajistamalu, the other two. Thompson going down low. Pettigrew swings it. Cutler right there. This three-pointer short, but he gets fouled.
On Glenbrook South's offensive side, I feel like the rotation that Ralston's been running, you know, in actual the play calling itself, I feel like it's been very elite. It's just Bolingbrook's been able to foil it every single time. You know, I like how they've been rotating corners, you know, to find the most open shots possible, but Bolingbrook's been able to close out in time on a lot of these shots, affecting, you know, how easy it is for them to make it.
Cutler did not get fouled. Official stopped it, and Thompson will get called for his first personal of the game. So there's a foul. Pettigrew checks out. Back in is Brady Pettigrew, coming in for his brother JT. Thiel comes back in for Nottage, trying to get bigger. Josh Rogers checking in for the first time today. He's in for Jack Guerin. Habibovic over to Fuller. Fuller working on Madden. They go down low. Habibovic with Thompson on him. A three-pointer from the left wing is nothing but net. Hunter Thiel getting in on the action now, 32-14.
Now they're starting to find a pace here, Connor. Starting to find their groove.
Thompson, a step back three-pointer, and it's good. Up to 19 with 2:45 left to go in the first half. That might have been the best shot he's taken all day. Fuller over to Thiel, now to Hajista Malou, uses the screen from Thiel. Hesitates, now drives to the cup with the left hand. Oh, just missed it. Cutler on the board. Brost pushing the pace, speeding it up. Trey Brost goes up, and the bucket. No foul, a lot of contact.
The fact that Brost is able to power his way through the lane like that at his height is incredible.
Thompson with a long pass. He wasn't even looking. Goes right to Hajista Malou. Oh, and he'll get fouled there, but that might have helped out Bolingbrook in the long run as GBS had numbers heading out in transition. Trey Brost and Jaden Madden checking out. JT Pettigrew's back in, and for the first time tonight, we see Darius Hudson checking in, a 6-foot senior guard for the Raiders. Fuller with it. High pass into Habibovic. Has it left wing. Hajista Malou, top of the key. Driving, hands it off. Hudson Fuller to Habibovic. Back to Hajista Malou, steps into a three-pointer. This one's just short. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson pushing it, hands it off. Brady Pettigrew driving, and he'll get fouled there. Barreling straight into three Titan defenders. Hudson Fuller gets called for his first personal of the day. Got it at the baseline. Thompson steps into a three-pointer. He's got another one. Can anyone stop him? He's up to 22.
He is on a heater right now. He's going to finish with, he's at 22, and it's not even the first half. If you keep him in the whole game, I can only imagine what he's going to finish with, because there's no sign of him stopping.
Fuller dumps it down low. Habibovic in some trouble. Extra pass, spinning around, and with the right hand, he can't finish at the rim. Another offensive rebound for the Titans. Hajista Malou, wide open. This one's going to be airballed. Another offensive rebound, and this one's going to be off of Habibovic. It looked like Thompson touched it last. First stop in what feels like ages, Luca. 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go here in the first half. Bolingbrook with a 40-14 lead over Glenbrook South. They're driving.
No
Thompson
way.
steps into another one. No. Heat check there. Fuller driving, tries getting it around. Thompson picks it up off the fast break. Gets it. Cutler. Oh, what a move. He can't finish it at the rim, and the foul is called. Looks like Davion Thompson's heading to the line. Second foul on Fuller. He's got to be careful as he's Glenbrook South's leading scorer with 9 points.
Honestly, if I'm Glenbrook South, I'm seeing fouling and sending Bolingbrook to the line is the best way of stopping them right now. It's only slowing down the pace that they're playing right now. So can almost get Thompson out of the groove he's in, but
both these teams do like to play at a high pace, though, and right now I just think Bolingbrook's size is just winning them the battle. Seemed to be a little bit too much for GBS to handle. Thompson, a 2-for-2 trip at the line. He'll head to the bench, get a well-deserved breather as he's up to 24 points. Trey Brost comes back in. There's 49.2 seconds left to go here in the first half. GBS with no answer as they trail by 30. Hajista Malou hands it off. Rogers now over to Hudson Fuller. He's got it at the logo. Now 35 seconds. Fuller, Hajista Malou now with it. He's got Pettigrew on him. He's going to need some help here soon. Someone's got to get over there. It's Thiel. Now Fuller, they swing to the corner. Rogers slipped behind everyone, but he can't connect on his three-point attempt. Long pass from Pettigrew. He wants it right back after giving it up to Hudson. Brost now with it, top of the key. 10 seconds. Brost has it, driving. Fancy handle, spins around. Brost can't connect, time expires in the first half. But Bolingbrook up with a 28-point lead. 42-14. Luca, what have you been seeing?
Well, you were talking about that size, that's how Bolingbrook's winning, but I think it's the versatility in size that Bolingbrook possesses. You got guys in both the Pettigrew brothers and Thompson, who's a taller guard here at the tournament. The versatility that they're able to play with, you know, it's not like they just have a big build and are able to slow them down on defense. It's that they're able to go with them quick in transition. Like you said, Glenbrook South is a fast-paced team, so they're going to want to try and get as many transition takes as possible, but it's being foiled by these versatile bigs on this Bolingbrook team. So they got to find a way to slow that down, but they've also got to find a way to slow Thompson down. I mean, he has 24 points going into halftime. That's the biggest problem right now. And they're running a man defense right now, so I wouldn't imagine they'd come out of halftime and double him, but that would be my best answer right now because there is no sign of him slowing down.
We'll see what happens. They got 9 minutes to find that answer. 42-14 your score here at halftime. We'll be back for the start of the second half. It's been all Raiders so far. You are watching York Sports Network. Hello and welcome back to this Day 2 matchup where the Bolingbrook Raiders have a big lead over the Glenbrook South Titans, to put it lightly. They were dominant in the first half. GBS offensively started to find their footing, but this Bolingbrook star power appears to be too much for them. They had a halftime to reset. For those of you just joining us, my name is Choi. Alongside me tonight is Luca DeSanto. And Luca, one of the things you preached was the versatility this team possesses, and it's about to be on full display right now.
Absolutely. I want to see how much time they're going to give the rest of these guys. I mean, coming in with a massive lead here in the second half, we'll see how long they end up playing them and what Glenbrook South could do to respond.
Brost with the floater, can't get it to go, and a foul called. We'll see who will be convicted. It's going to be number 23, Kendall Cutler. Fuller has to get it in. Quickly does. It's Gurin. Gurin back over to Hudson Fuller. They got to bring it over the timeline. They do. Hajista Malou now with it. Gurin has it. Swings it over. Thiel. Hajista Malou to Fuller. Now Hajista Malou with it. Drives, pivots, goes down low. Shot clock at 2 seconds, and Thiel, with time expiring on the shot clock, able to go up with the left and float it in. Down low, Cutler has it, off the glass, perfect touch, and he lays it in. Nice response, 44-16 now. Hajista Malou bringing it up. Hands it off, Gurin.
I like how Glenbrook South still is not panicking on their shot selection here.
Fuller has it. Now over to Jacob Fuller. And a foul called. We're gonna get Pettigrew for it. Brady Pettigrew. Hajista Malou has it. Top of the key. Broch relentlessly defending him right now, and he has to give it up retreat. Now Gurin with it. Thiel. Back to Hajista Malou. Kendall Cutler now guarding him. Hajista Malou driving, kicks it into the corner. Fuller, a three-pointer. Won't get it to go. Now Gurin comes flying out. Sorry, sending it to Thiel. Fast break to Thompson. Hello, and the foul. Lays it in. Davion Thompson now up to 26.
He's not just going to settle for 2 with this stat line he has right now. He's going to go for all 3.
Thompson. Connects. Was there ever a doubt? Now up to 27. Hajista Malou bringing it up the court. Gets it over Fuller. To Thiel. Now back to Hajista Malou. He pump fakes now, sidesteps, goes down low. Thiel works through contact, and he can't get it to go. Brost, long pass down low. Pettigrew goes up and soft touch, and he lays it in. 6 points for the freshman.
Pettigrew trying to absorb in the contact there.
Thompson pokes it out, loose ball, saved by GBS. Now they got numbers. Hajista Malou driving on Brost, pivots, stops. Now hands it off to Fuller. Thompson pokes it out once again. He is almost getting a bunch of steals. Ooh, nice step back three-pointer, and it's good. Hudson Fuller knocking it down. Brost in some trouble to Pettigrew. JT Pettigrew for 3. Can't get it to go. Hajista Malou has it, in some trouble. Kicks it out there. Hudson Fuller back to Hajista Malou, who steps into a three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Has yet to hit a triple today. Last touch by Jacob Fuller. It goes out. And a whistle blown as we have a sub. Hunter Thiel coming out. Alden Habibovic back in the game. Broch to bring it up. 30-point lead for Bolingbrook. Cutler with it, trapped in the corner. Long pass to Thompson. He's got it, right wing. Davion Thompson over to Broch. Pump fakes a three, in the corner. Cutler, he'll pull, and he'll drain it. Kendall Cutler for three. He's up to 8 points. Four minutes left in the third quarter. Madden getting ready to check back in for Bolingbrook. Fuller has it, in some trouble, kicks it out. Habibovic now with it, left wing. Swings it over, Hajista Malou. Driving, stopping, pulling up, the mid-ranger, no good. They go, Thompson from the right wing. He connects again. How about 30 before the end of the third quarter?
I mean, this is just an exhibition of Davion Thompson right now.
The four-star showing off some moves. Fuller for three. He connects again. He's up to 12 points. Hudson Fuller, the leading scorer. Cutler driving off the glass. Foul called. That one's on Fuller. That will be his third. Hudson Fuller's got to be careful. He can't get into foul trouble.
Fuller has 8 of Bolingbrook's 55 tonight. Got to make sure he is, you know, staying clean there almost. Took a tough hit there.
Cutler makes the free throw. 56-22 now the score. Madden coming in for Pettigrew. New fresh face getting ready to sub in for Bolingbrook. For GBS, Jack Guerin comes out. And checking in is Josh Rogers. Two-for-two trip by Kendall Cutler. Jeremy McCullum is in. Cutler's out. Rogers bringing it up. They get it over. Hajista Malou with it. Has it driving to the basket. Ooh, nice move by Hajista Malou, able to evade the block from Jaden Madden. Madden sets a screen. Brost hands it off to Brady Pettigrew. Now it's over to Thompson. Back to Pettigrew. Thompson's open. He's calling for it. Brost gets it over. Pettigrew to Thompson. He'll try another one. And he'll make another one. Absolutely ridiculous. 33 points for the sophomore. GBS just with no answer, as Bolingbrook has taken a 36-point lead with 2:20 left to go in the third. Fuller spinning down low, off the mark. Didn't have the angle.
Fuller locked arms there.
Oh, did he do it again? No, just missed it, and foul called. I mean, Luca.
I don't really believe what we're
playing
seeing.
Like this, is there anyone in the tournament that could possibly stop them?
I don't think so. Thompson being subbed out now, that might be all we see from him today.
I understand that they have lost games this season, but right now they're playing a different type of ball. It's just on another level. Pettigrew with it, driving, weaves through traffic. Madden now. Pettigrew over to Hudson, now to Brost. Back to Madden. Pump fakes, now he drives left side. Gets it to Brost. There to reset the offense. Shot clock at 10, they've got to hurry. Brost going, pulling, short. Rebounded by Hudson Fuller. On the fast break, and Brost kicks it out, and they're saying it was off his knee. Great defensive stand by Trey Brost, able to stop this fast break from the Titans. Trey Brost checking out, checking in, Travis Mark. So slowly but surely, Rob Brost starting to clear out some of his reserves. until then. But first, we have a timeout. Timeout call. We'll step aside. 90 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 60-24 your score. Bolingbrook up big. GBS no answer. We'll be back. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic live on York Sports Network. Back from the timeout. Glenbrook Southwood on the baseline. They get it in quickly. Rogers over to Hajista Malou. 1:26, and he pulls the three-pointer. This one rattles out. Can't get anything to fall. Marks bringing it up the court. Over to Pettigrew. Pettigrew with the floater, and he gets the connection.
He's up to 8 now, Connor.
Brady Pettigrew up to 8 points. Not even like it's a low-scoring game for any of these other guys. It's just been a Davion Thompson takeover tonight. Fuller spinning. Back to Hajista Malou. Sidestepping. Goes left. Hesitates. Extra pass. Three-pointer. This one way off. Blocked by Madden. And the rebound by Habibovic, and the second chance basket will result in a foul. He'll head to the line. 48.1 left to go in the third quarter.
And I feel like what's been the craziest part about this game is how little stoppage of plays there have been. Not a lot of timeouts, not a lot of fouls, and ball just hasn't seemed to gone out of play that much either.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Fresh face in for Bolingbrook. Brady Pettigrew exits. Checking in is V. Edwards, 6'1" senior guard. One by one, we're slowly starting to see new faces. 1 for 2 trip for Habibovic. 62-26 your score. 43 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, none of the starters now in for Bolingbrook.
Marks over to Edwards. Now to Hudson. Hands it off. Madden to McCullum. Marks to Edwards. A lot of perimeter passing. Madden on the outside. Will he try to drive? Shot clock at 10. Gets the ball popped out, but picks it back up. Over to McCullum. McCullum to Marks. Shot clock at 3. Madden has to get it up. Nope. He took that extra step. He banks it in, but no basket. It's a shot clock violation and a turnover by the Raiders.
And that's been one of the biggest adjustments here in the tournament. This is only the second year that the shot clock has been introduced here at the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, and it's been sharpening teams' decision-making. 3 seconds,
Hajista Malou, fadeaway mid-ranger, and he gets it to fall. And Estes Hajista Malou up to 6 points now as his team's up to 28. They trail Bolingbrook 62-28 here at day 2 of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Final 8 minutes of the game coming your way here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a minute. Oh, we welcome you back. Final 8 minutes here Fresh faces for Glenbrook South. Phil Ralston emptying the bench. Xander Corvataris with it. Now to Anthony Plamutel. Dumps it off. Short pass to Colin Davis. Fuller, no, not Fuller. That is Lachlan Casey. Hudson. Now over to Marks. Right wing three-pointer, short, and rebounded by the Titans. Corvataris in some trouble, has to get rid of it. He does, dumps it off to Plamutel. Fancy flying, in some trouble, swings it. Extra pass down low. Not on the same page. That's Xander Corvataris and Christian DeRosina.
Interesting to see Coach Bros here running more of a double team now with his reserves in. He did not run that with his starters. Pressing up on the point guard.
New face, A.J. Perkins. I wonder if he's trying to simulate what it would be like to be in a real game for a lot of guys that are coming back next year and will have a more elevated role. Bryce Perry with it. Swings it over. V. Edwards. Travis Marks. To McCullum. V. Edwards for three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Casey. I mean, also, if you're more of a reserve player, it's always nice to feel like you're running the real offense and defense. As there's a corner three. That is knocked down by Corvataris. McCullum. And this one gets popped up, but the putback by Travis Marks is good. Plamutel with it. Over to Davis. DeRosina swings it. Plamutel now left wing in some trouble. He's got to escape, weaving through, swings it, nice pass to the corner. Here's a three-pointer, and it's good. Number 10, Colin Davis knocking it down. Bolingbrook looking to respond. Right wing three, this one won't go, and foul call. This one looks to be on V. Edwards. More subs in for GBS. Bilal Rama and number 15, Anthony Dragsevich.
Actually, it looks like Glenbrook South almost has more depth than Bolingbrook. And just as I say that, they're sending two kids to the scores table. But they do seem to have a bit more depth almost.
DeRosina with it. Over to Corvataris. To Dragsevich. Dragsevich with it, goes down low. This one gets knocked away. Shot clock was about to expire. Bolingbrook in the fast break. He goes up, nearly slams it home. That would have been quite impressive from Marks. DeRosina down low. Extra pass into the corner. Dragsevich to DeRosina into the corner. Another corner three for the Titans. This time it's way short. It's an air ball. In transition, ooh, nice move, but he can't get it to go. Offensive rebound and the putback from Bryce Perry.
Two nice sequences there for Bolingbrook that just barely missed.
33-point lead for Bolingbrook as they're going to cruise to another quarterfinals appearance. Three-pointer from Corvataris is good. Officials timeout to get some subs in. Let them get in. Fresh sub, Joey Aniceto. If you recognize that last name, it's because his older brother, Josh, was the starting point guard for Bolingbrook last year. Really just an underrated player. Now his brother gets in the game. They swing it. Aniceto immediately puts up a three-pointer. Can't connect. Offensive rebound and the spin back, but he's blocked. No, a foul. Elijah Anderson, the 6'6" junior forward, went up with it, and he draws the foul. They'll tag Lachlan Casey for that one.
You were just talking about Josh Aniceto for a second there, Connor. I would always joke saying he was the quietest player for you to ever see drop 15 straight points. I mean, the way he played, such a poised point guard, a great scorer as well, and, you know, looked like a role player on that Bolingbrook team last year.
You know, there's like some schools where you look at him, he's a first or second option. He was like the third option last year. And not even every night he was the third option. Sometimes he'd be like your fourth or fifth guy, depending on the type of team you're playing. Free throw, no good. And he stepped out, so it'll go back to Bolingbrook. But that speaks to the kind of depth and how they coach over at Bolingbrook. You see the same kind of thing this year, and that's, I think, why we were so high on them going into the tournament.
Absolutely. You know, and I think looking at Bolingbrook's past two, this is their 5th year in Tosh, and the past 4, every single 4, they have played on day 5. So they've just had a dominant run here in the Tosh. They've gone through so many different teams. Coach Brost has run so many different offenses, had so many different first options. But I think I can confidently say this is the strongest team he has, because this is the only year getting with the Pettigrew brothers.
I mean, they just dissected a very well-run Titans team that has always been solid, even this year. Above average squad. Top of the key three-pointer is gonna roll in. Corvataris connects. Minute 45 to go, 67-39 your score. Announcers spinning, swings it. Now top of the key, dribble drive, right side, spinning back, a spin around midi, and that's good. Really nice move from Caleb Harris. Senior guard looking like he's been starting for years. Pulling out that one. They go down low. This is going to be another turnover. Corvataris in the danger zone. Announcers drives, stops, puts up the floater, and he connects. Joey Announcers as Bolingbrook hits the 71-point mark. Such a large margin. Corvataris to DeRosana. DeRosana in some trouble, swings it out. Corvataris now. Over to Dragzovic. Corvataris driving, pushes it up, and ball's flying, body's flying. Lachlan Casey last touched it. Clock's running, 34 seconds. Official wants the ball back. Announcers bringing it up. Shot clock is turned off. There's 20 seconds left to go here. 15 seconds. They send it down, and this one is intercepted. Bolingbrook just gonna dribble the clock out. They'll let him do it. And this will wrap it up. Final score here in the South Gym on day 2, 71-39. And Bolingbrook, a convincing victory as they steamroll into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, Connor, this was an absolutely dominant performance, and it was all on the back of Davion Thompson, who, stick around, we will hopefully have him on for the post-game interview, Connor.
Bolingbrook will play tomorrow, 5 p.m. against the winner of St. Pat's and Lake Forest, which is coming up next here in the South Gym. That will wrap it up for us. Next game starts in 28 minutes. Alongside Luca DeSanto, I've been Connor Choi. Thank you so much for tuning in. So much more basketball left to be played over the rest of this tournament, and things are just starting to heat up. Don't go anywhere. Post-game interview coming up soon, but that'll do it for us here in the booth. And have a good night.
All right, I'm joined here by sophomore Davion Thompson. Davion, you shot 8 for 11 from 3 tonight. Talk about what got you going, because you just couldn't miss.
Just my teammates finding me in the open spots. You know, they were playing a zone, so just trying to find space in the zone. My teammates were finding me early on, so that helped me get going.
Coach Brost, what's kind of been the game plan going into these highly contested games?
Well, we just want to play the way that we play and play correctly, and you know, tonight we did that. I thought there were times tonight that we played really, really well, but we can always play better.
And for both of you guys are trying to make it to day 5, obviously. What's the mentality moving forward?
Just one game at a time. You gotta take every game. You can't take every game lightly. So we're just trying to get the win and go out there and play hard.
I think